What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a new video, guys. So for today's video, we're gonna end up actually using this kit that I got, Dupli-Color Hyper Silver Spray Paint Kit. So I have some wheels that I want to restore. Now, I'm not a professional at all when I'm saying this. I've maybe done this one other time, so nothing crazy. I'm gonna kind of show you guys the process that I use to use this kit, kind of what it comes with, and how well the results are. So let me go ahead and show you guys the car and wheels that I'm gonna be using this on. So over here, guys, we got my BMW F30. We have some wheels that came with the car, and they are pretty beat up. So I'm gonna try to get as many details as I can. Pretty much, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a lot of like scratches and fading all over the wheel. A little bit of curb rash here and there. And this is pretty much how all the wheels look like. Just, you know, like a beat up wheel. Looks like it's been on the car for a very long time. It's even missing the M logo right here. For the most part, the wheel is pretty dirty and just oxidized. A lot of oxidation, like even right here. It's hard for the light to pick it up. There is a lot of oxidation right over here. Some oxidation, everything, and like I was saying, pretty much all the wheels kind of look like this. Rear ones are even worse, I think. So today we're gonna go ahead and take off the wheels and pretty much just sand down everything, get it prepped, and then show you guys the before and after of using this kit. So the kit that I got is this Dupli-Color Hyper Silver coating. It comes with 2 cans, comes with a base and a clear coat for Hyper Silver. So I'm hoping this will be enough for all 4 wheels. I'm assuming that it will be. But I guess we'll find out today. Hyper Silver kit is a 2-can system that creates highly reflective and hyper silver finish over all types of wheels. The system includes Hyper Silver base coat that includes it. Okay, so pretty much it's just a little kit. I think it was about $30, $20 to $30 for this kit. So it's not too expensive, and if you can completely restore your wheels using this kit, then it's definitely a good purchase. So I think the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna end up pulling the car into the garage, taking off. I think I'll probably do the front wheels first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the front wheels, leave it on jack stands, sand down the wheels. These tires are old on mine, so I'm gonna have to end up replacing for sure the rears. I might try to keep the front ones because those definitely have more tread life, but the rears are shot. So I'm not gonna prep too much, but I will kind of show you guys what you need to do to prep the wheels. But yeah, let's go ahead, pull the car into the garage real quick. Alrighty guys, so we got this wheel off. So I think I'm just gonna show you guys on one wheel what it looks like, so that way I can do a side-by-side comparison of the before and after. Maybe now you guys can see it better. Yeah, like right here. I'm gonna go ahead, clean it, sand it down, go ahead and start the process for you guys so you guys can see. So let's go ahead and get started on sanding it down. Alright guys, so pretty much what I did was I grabbed a 220 grit sandpaper, sanded down everything pretty much to where it's really smooth. So you want it to be as smooth as possible. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and clean the wheel properly. So I just rinsed off all the dust. I'm gonna get my pressure washer out, use some degreaser, and make sure it's properly clean. So that's the next step. So I'm gonna go ahead, grab my pressure washer, and do all that. Alrighty guys, so I just finished cleaning the wheel. So I'm only focusing on the outside of the wheel. The inside of the wheel, to me, it's not as important, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Pretty much what I'm gonna be doing is from like right here, all the rest of the wheel right there. That's what we're gonna be spray painting. So I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit. So I think what we're gonna do next is mask off the tire and then go from there. Alrighty guys, so I ended up using some duct tape. Now you can honestly use any type of tape that you want. I just noticed that when I use duct tape, it tends to stick down a little bit better. Like it still comes up even, but compared to like masking tape, the duct tape seems to do a good job. Pretty much what our goal is mostly the front face and maybe a little bit on the inner. So we're gonna have to try to finesse that as best as possible. But pretty much now, all we're waiting for it to do is properly 100% dry. And then we're gonna go ahead and start the process of using the paint. So I'll get back to you guys in just a second. Alrighty guys, so while we're waiting for it to dry, we're gonna go ahead and open up this kit. I've never actually opened it up, so curious to see what's in here. Alright, so it literally just comes with 2 cans, nothing else. So I think it's probably pretty self-explanatory. So okay, step 1, base coat. So this is probably the first one that we're gonna use. And I don't know, should we use some primer first? I don't know, let me read it, because we might end up using some primer. I have some primer cans as well, so we might have to end up using that. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and use some primer. It doesn't say to use primer, but just to be safe, I think I'm gonna end up using some primer. I think that's probably a good idea. So I'll go grab some primer real quick. All right guys, so I have some of this Rust-Oleum primer, flat gray primer. So I think I'm gonna use this first, just to be safe, because it doesn't say to use it, but I think I'm just gonna use it anyway. If it ruins it, it ruins it. It is what it is. You'll guys find out in this video. But for now, we're gonna use this primer, and then we're gonna use the coating, and then the clear coat. So hopefully this will all work out good. Let's go ahead, try it right now. All right guys, so we're gonna use the primer first. So let's go ahead, shake this up. We're probably gonna do like 2 base coats and then use the Hyper Silver. So let's go ahead and get started on that. All right guys, so I ended up doing a super light base coat of the primer, nothing crazy, just something really light so it can dry really quick. And then I'm gonna do another one that's gonna cover up more of what you guys can see. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and use the Hyper Silver paint. In the meantime, I'm gonna wait and I'll get back to you guys in just a second. All right guys, so it's been about 10-15 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the next layer of primer. So let me go do that real quick. Alright guys, so I actually think I'm going to do another layer of the primer just to be safe. So I'm going to go do that real quick. Alright guys, so the third layer is pretty much dried up. As you guys can see, the primer definitely is like a nice layer. Looks really smooth, really good so far. Definitely better than how it was. So now we're gonna wait a little bit longer and then start using the Hyper Silver paint. And hopefully it turns out really great. I have kind of low expectations because anytime I set expectations, normally I always disappoint myself. So I hope it's at least decent. Like, I just hope it's decent, better than what it was, oxidized and all that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys on this rear wheel. This lighting is definitely better in here. You can kind of see the oxidation and like the scratches as well a lot better. So this is how they were looking before, and just definitely not that nice at all. So I'm hoping it at least looks better than this, and I'm pretty sure it will. So we're gonna let it dry still and then get back to you guys once we're ready. I think we are ready for the Hyper Silver base coat. Pretty much, I think we're just gonna go ahead, spray it on and hope for the best. It says to do like 2 to 3 coats as well, so we're gonna try that. Hopefully it's enough for all 4 wheels. I have a funny feeling it's not going to be. I'm just hoping that at least for 2 wheels, so that way I don't have to buy multiple cans, but 2 cans should be good enough. So let's go ahead and spray this on. I'm gonna shake this up for a little bit and then start spraying it on. Alright guys, so we got a nice little base layer coat. I'll go ahead and show you guys more up close what it looks like, but so far so good. I'm actually really liking how it looks. It's really easy to use as well. Has a nice like spray tip right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but very happy with the quality of at least the can and how it sprays, because sometimes they're just garbage, but this one's actually pretty nice. So now let me go ahead and show you guys up close. So you can kind of see how it's like way shinier than the primer was. It's really hard to tell on camera the difference, but I did a nice little small layer so you can still kind of see the primer behind, and then the silver as well. So far it's looking really nice. I'm actually really liking how it looks. But yeah, we're gonna let it sit, dry a little bit, and then do some more layers. So it's been a hot minute now, so we're gonna go ahead and do another layer and see how it looks. Alright guys, so it's time for another coat. I think this will be the last one, but we'll have to see. I want it to be looking as nice as possible, so I'll make the decision if it is good or not, but this is the third coat, so let's try it. Alright guys, so I think we're actually going to be good with just 3 layers. For the most part, the Hyper Silver is looking really, really good. I'm happy I went with this color. I personally like silver wheels or like shiny wheels over like black wheels. Black wheels, I noticed in pictures, you can't see like the details on black wheels. They look cool if it's like all murdered out, so like an all black car. Black wheels do look cool. But for some reason, the like silver really stands out to me, and you can really see the details of the wheels. So that's why I decided to go with Hyper Silver in the first place. Silver does look really, really good. Very happy with the color. Now we're just gonna wait, use the clear coat, and then hopefully we'll be done. So very happy with how this has turned out so far. Alright guys, so it is time for the clear coat. This has dried up now, the wheel has dried up, the paint. So now we're gonna go ahead and use this clear coat, as you guys can see over here. So it does say to use 1 to 2 light coats of this, so we're probably gonna do around 2 coats just to make sure. Let's go ahead and start spray painting it. Alright, that is 1 coat, so now we're gonna wait about 10 minutes again until it dries, so then we'll do another coat. Alrighty guys, it's time for the second coat. That is the second coat, and I think this is gonna be done now. So we're gonna wait for it to dry. It says about an hour for it to be ready to be handled. I'm gonna go ahead and wait an hour, see how it feels, see how it looks, show you guys the difference between this one and what we started with, so you can kind of see the difference in the color. So let's go ahead and wait an hour real quick, and then I'll get back to you guys in just a second. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see the difference from the old one. All the oxidation, even right here, you can see how it's oxidized and everything. Compared to this one, everything looking perfect. Really happy with how it turned out, actually. Definitely would recommend this kit if you're just trying to get something simple. It's not gonna look perfect, regardless of what you do, but it'll definitely look better than before. So the sliding is really hard to pick it up. I really wish you guys could see, but like, let me see if I can get it. Maybe now you guys can see the difference in it. Like, look how bad this wheel actually is. Like, actually crazy how much different it is compared to this. So yeah guys, this is the new wheel right here, and then this is the old wheel where you can actually see like everything bad. So that's a crazy, crazy difference. Alright guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and put on these stickers. So I got the M Sport stickers. I actually think these ones might be M3, unfortunately. I think it will definitely help the look of the wheel, considering that they never had them on for some reason. So we're gonna go ahead and put one of these on real quick. So I might have done it a little bit too early, because now I accidentally scratched it with my nail. So I probably should have waited a little bit, but the stickers I got are a little bit too small as well, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. I am kind of upset about that though, so I probably didn't wait long enough. It's been about 45 minutes, and I kind of figured it would be fine. It was too soon, so I probably should have waited a little bit longer. So if you guys are gonna do anything to the wheel, make sure to wait probably like an hour, hour and a half, and then mess with it. Very happy with how this turned out compared to this, and I'll just show you guys once again kind of like the difference, so you guys can kind of see this wheel, all the oxidation, scratches and all that stuff. Just looks really, really rough, really bad condition compared to this now where it's all shiny, perfect. Put the sticker on. Honestly, I would definitely recommend the kit if you're just trying to do something a little like really quick and easy. Maybe it will take you all day to do it, but for the most part, a nice little project. Wheels are looking really good. Very happy with how these turned out. Alrighty guys, so that was the before and after transformation of the wheels. So the Hyper Silver kit is definitely a go if you're looking for something budget to make your wheels look just a bit better. This is definitely the move. Pretty easy to do, very self-explanatory. The one thing I would do though is definitely get that primer and primer it first, because I'm sure it helped me a lot with actually it looking decent. Because if you don't primer it, then it's not gonna be right. Just make sure to primer it. Go buy that extra can and primer it. But with that being said, I mean, the wheels look a lot better. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on. But yeah, for now, you guys can see the difference. Quick little how-to video for you guys. So if you guys like the video, definitely go ahead, subscribe down below, and give the video a like. That way I can make more videos for you guys. Check me out on Instagram. I'll throw up my Instagram. And with all that being said, remember, stay safe, stay happy, and stay in that project car. I will catch you guys later.